Things we don't know. Where will the wall be? How long will it be? And exactly how much will it cost? And we also don't know whether or not it's legal. That's going to bring us to our Verify question this morning. As you remember, former President Donald Trump promised the construction of a wall along the border between the southern United States and Mexico. As you know, that construction was halted when Joe Biden took office in 2021. However, as we just mentioned, Governor Abbott announced a week ago the state plans to build a border wall where the Trump administration left off. But is that possible? So let's go ahead and verify. Can Texas build a border wall? Can states build their own border walls? Our sources for this one are Charles McFarland, condemnation attorney at McFarland PLLC, Ilya Salmon, a law professor at George Mason University, and Governor Abbott's office. The governor said the wall is one part of his plan to limit the number of people illegally crossing the border. The governor's office told our Verified team more details about his plan would be released this week. While details on the plan have not been announced, Texas will face logistical challenges, according to Ilya Salmon. That's the professor of law at George Mason University. One challenge, he said, is the state would not be able to build the wall on federally owned land without the federal government's agreement. Another logistical challenge would be acquiring private land, according to Charles McFarland, a property rights attorney in Texas. And even if Texas managed to get the land, the state must follow strict rules and regulations for building that the federal government could have bypassed. But at the end of the day, legally, it is technically true that states can build their own border wall. So we can verify that this is technically true, but there are lots of hurdles to overcome. In Texas, the state would have to acquire the land and win a likely lawsuit over the federal government, since it is typically has jurisdiction over international migration. Do you have something you're wondering about this border wall or anything else when it comes to Verify? We make sure that you have the facts and only the facts with no spin. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. You can send me an email, crogers2@kcentv.com. Heidi, it's one of those things, and we talk about it time and time again here on Verify, that whether or not we verify it is true or false, a lot of these questions have a lot of legal gray area. A lot of times these things are going to be battled out in court, and I suspect if Texas moves forward with this plan, that'll be the case here.
Yeah, I think that will be the case as well.